I just got finished seeing the movie Conan the Barbarian, and I have to tell you, this is probably the biggest piece of shit that this is probably the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. And I'm gonna tell you why. When I went to the theaters with my brother and I saw this movie, I felt like I was going into a grindhouse theater. For the first 20 minutes of the film, nobody cared about what was going on. Nobody was quiet during this 3D experience. Nobody cared about the blood and the gore. They just could not believe that the man they picked for Conan the Barbarian was the worst choice ever. Rose McGowan looked like a dude with her chinky ass eyes. It was just like, what is she doing? She gave some of the worst acting, and she's a really good actress, but it was just, she was all over the place. And the worst part about this movie, Arnold, was that they did not respect you. Arnold, I don't know what's going on in your world, but I gotta have a talk with you. You know something? Ever since, you are probably, Arnold, you are one of the greatest action movie stars of our time. The first time I saw you was in the movie Terminator, and before Terminator, I saw you in Conan the Barbarian, because Terminator was the film that made your career. Barbarian had some of the first Conan the Barbarian film you did was probably the greatest action film ever. You did some of you were on top of your game. I'm talking about, you worked with some of the greatest actors of our time. You worked with Grace Jones, who was from Africa. You worked with a man who slept with 25,000 bitches. That's Wilt Chamberlain. And you were working with Darth Vader. I'm talking about James Earl Jones, one of the greatest black actors of our time. Great White Hope. You were working with him, and he's very picky to work with. And let me tell you, you working with him, and you barely can't speak your lines. Show respect. You were working with some great people. You were working with Oliver Stone, who co-wrote the story. You were working with Edward Pressman, the man who produced American Psycho. I'm talking about, you were working with some of the greatest actors and producers and writers who became great directors who won Oscars of our time. Now, you also married probably one of the top 400 richest bitches on the planet, because there's a lot of rich bitches out there, but you married like the top 10, and that's Maria Shriver. She may not be the prettiest bitch on the planet, but you know something? She know Jackie O, but let me tell you something. She had Monet, and you played her for some ugly Mexican named Mildred? Oh, Arnold, you're killing me, dog. How you gonna keep it in the house, Arnold? What are you doing? Arnold, let me tell you something. You mean to tell me you could not pay that bitch no money? Oh my God. Oh, Arnold. Oh, okay. Arnold.